After my client was beaten to a pulp, KYARI made him transfer 41.8 million to one Mr. Obi Akingbolu. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Kabir Akingbolu, a lawyer, was in an interview session with Punch newspaper and he made a revelation about some of ABBA KYARI's operation that involved his client. So all these people were actually waiting. This one is a typical case of that thing that you did to me, I kept it in the fridge, waiting for the day of reckoning. Everyone that he has stepped on their toes are coming out. Everyone he has brutalized, people he has killed, their friends, their colleagues, their family members. Everybody is coming out to say that. And I believe this is we are just scratching the surface. I said in one particular news article, we are merely scratching the surface. This is the caliber of person that we made a DCP. Only God knows how many people he has sent to the great beyond. The news in detail, please stay with us. Akingbolu was asked why he filed a petition against ABBA KYARI after the enter's protest and what was the petition about. The lawyer then answered saying that he filed the petition because of a criminality committed against his client named Hafiz Majid. Akingbolu explained that his client was arrested in a commando style. He said ABBA KYARI and his men got to his client's house around 9:30 p.m. and his client's wife was 5 months pregnant at the time of the arrest. So he led his client and his wife on the ground, collected their belongings, including their golden wedding ring, travel document, title document, wristwatch, and a car. Akingbolu recalled that 32 items were collected from his client. Akingbolu said his client was taken into custody and he was held there for 14 days despite the fact that his client told them that he is not aware of the crime he committed. While in custody, the lawyer said his client ATM and passwords was collected. He said KYARI and his men used the 840,000 found in the account to buy things from a popular supermarket and also from a restaurant until the balance of the account remained minus 200. Akingbolu said his client was beaten to a pulp. He had to confess that he had the sum of 41,800,000 in a fixed deposit account. He said his client was taken to the bank and he was ordered to unfix the account and transfer the money to one Mr. B that claimed that he was the rightful owner of the money. Akingbolu said his clients complained that he did not know Mr. B and he has never met him before. So they left the bank, took his client to a boutique to change his clothes that was stained with blood. After doing that, they returned to the bank. They made his client transfer the 48.1 million to Mr. B's account and that was the end of it. Akingbolu said his client also had 15 million naira in another bank account, but when KYARI and his men got to the bank to withdraw the money, they were told to wait till Monday to get the money because they went to the bank on a Friday, so that was how the account did not get freezed. Akingbolu said he went to KYARI's office to challenge him in the presence of 3 of his lawyers and his client's wife about the withdrawn money. KYARI said yes, we took his money. Akingbolu said he told KYARI that he had no court order to carry out such action, and KYARI took him to the inner room in his office and told him his client is a Yahoo boy and he is not the owner of the money. He said KYARI informed him that his client has another 15 million naira with him, so if he allows them collect it, they would take 10 million and the lawyer will get the remaining 5 million. Akingbolu said KYARI told him that if he claims he's a human rights lawyer and he makes noise about the case, the search properties of the clients will not be released. Akingbolu said he refused the deal and he told KYARI to charge his client to court. He said his client was taken to court and he was charged for 97 million fraud, but KYARI never showed up in court for the case. Akingbolu said the case lasted for 14 months in court and eventually the case and another case filed against his client at the Federal High Court was struck out. Akingbolu said his client became a pauper as a result of the properties they collected from him. He said he wrote to the National Human Rights Commission, Independent Corrupt Practices Commission, Deputy Inspector General of Police Zone 2, Commissioner of Police in Lagos State, Assistant Inspector General of Police, Police Service Commission, and nothing was done about the case. Akingbolu said they went back to court attaching all the exhibits above and the bad things that was done to his client, and eventually Justice Hadiza Shagari gave a judgment that all the seized properties should be returned to his client, including the 41.8 million naira and the one taken from his ATM. The court also awarded his client a 5 million naira damages, but the properties were still not released. Ah! My goodness. My goodness. Yeah, it reached me to shout. Hey! Yeah! Ha! Yes, I could remember this case very well. This lawyer came out that time to accuse KYARI, but nothing was done. KYARI is a big thief. They are all the bastards that just kill innocent people to collect their money and property. So we made a people's killer and a thief a DCP. Ha, my shock absorber still they vibrate. Hey! It is a disgrace to know that Nigerian system is as bad. My brother, this one is more than disgrace. In short, there is not supposed to be grace in the statement. It is a disappointment. Ha! It is unimaginable that all the atrocities KYARI has been committing were being reported to the appropriate authorities, but nothing was done. Rather, he was continually being promoted to higher rankings. Hey, God, I fear for the future of this country. Oh. I fear for the future of this country. Nothing can be done because he gives them return from the illicit money. They are all criminals. The politicians and the many uniformed men we have. The system is corrupt. Sincerely, I used to ask those who want to get out of a country. I do tell them to stay in this country, that they don't have any other place. Sincerely, now I'm having a rethink. With this kind of news, it is finished. And you listen to what I said earlier. We are merely scratching the surface. They are the ones that people are still contemplating. Should I say it or should I keep it? God forbid. I pray you get justice. I just thank God that, and I hope your client did not even sink into any psychological depression. I hope you did not harm. This kind of thing is what can frustrate you. And before you know, they say suicide is high in Nigeria. Suicide rate is becoming high. Why won't it? You make your money problem. You don't have money problem. You make your money problem. These people come and collect your money from you. They collect your money or you had any money. They collect it from you like that. And the appropriate authority, no. Let them touch him until everyone involved in what he's doing comes out. No, we need to get to the root of this matter because I know that there are backings. That is why he's even coming out to he has mouths to even say he wants to leave. There are backings. Let them touch him. Let him say all those people that have been using him. It is unfortunate. Very unfortunate. On this note, we've come to the end of the news to say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.